To understand the paranormal, you first must understand the normal. You must know what the woods are supposed to look like. All throughout Appalachia, people set up trail cameras, mostly hunters, expecting to see antlers, fur, and nature. However, it isn't quite that simple in these mountains. This is what trail camera pictures are supposed to produce: deer, bear, wildlife, nature. Hunters throughout Appalachia have got huge surprises when they go back and review their cameras because they catch things they know should not be there. In this video, I'm just going to share a bunch of different trail camera pictures allegedly captured in Appalachia that were shared with me. And these range from everything from spiritual, ghosts, cryptids, monsters, and even witches. And I have a bonus, a video clip from a trail camera at the end from a personal friend of mine who captured something on his property in my hometown that I believe could be UFO related. Appalachia is a mecca for paranormal. It's ginormous, it's ancient, and it's full of mysteries. And those mysteries sometimes manifest as things that we don't quite understand. Some people will call these things a trick of light, dust in the air, the way the sun hits the camera lens, and in some cases that's true. But there are those cases when solid creatures, sometimes they may look like a Bigfoot, a dogman, a werewolf, a wendigo, a skinwalker, and just a demon in its pure form. For most of my life, I thought Bigfoot was the only cryptid type creature in Appalachia. That's the only thing I didn't really know a lot about was cryptids. I investigate ghosts, demons, spiritual things, and I'm not quite sure that they're not connected. However, in the last few years, since I have dove into the world of all things creepy, I've discovered that there are many things out there that we just don't understand. Some of these pictures, you're going to see things that look like children, and there are no children in the forest of Appalachia, in the mountains, at night, or even the day, for that matter, alone. And when you see these creatures in these images, you'll know that they just don't belong. It don't fit. Something is very wrong, something is very off, even the ones that look more human. And some of them, it's hard to make out as much detail as it is in others, but I have a theory why these evil, demonic creatures can never truly manifest as a person. Something will always be wrong. Humans, we are made in the image of God. These demonic creatures do not have the ability to fully manifest from head to toe in the image of God. So something will always be wrong. In my experience, it comes in the form of elongated arms, legs, torsos, dark circles or holes where the eyes should be. There will always be something off and wrong with them, and you might not catch it at first glance. Now, when you look at more cryptid, animalistic type creatures, I have a theory about that also. Be it Bigfoot, Dogman, Mothman, there is a belief, and I believe it could be true in most cases, that these things are biological. They are flesh and blood. They're just highly intelligent, highly elusive, and they know how to stay hidden for the most part. There's another theory that these creatures are interdimensional and that they have the ability to almost travel through portals or time, space, and matter. Physics doesn't apply to them. That isn't anything physical. That isn't biological. That is spiritual. And I'm pretty sure I know what the culprit is: demonic forces. Because they will manifest in whatever way is necessary. If you're out in the mountains looking for Bigfoot or Dogman, more than likely if you encounter something, it's going to look similar to that. And that also answers the age-old question, it's 2025, why don't we have better pictures or better video evidence of these creatures? And I think that's very strategic, and that's not accidental, because they have the ability to manipulate electronic devices. Even the newest iPhones, DSLR cameras, they can make it look like it was filmed from 1980. And you get just enough to keep you guessing, to keep you questioning, what is this, and to keep you coming back. These things will never appear in their true form because they don't want you to know they're the culprits behind it. That is, unless, however, you do know the truth of what these things are. At that point, they have nothing to lose, so you could possibly see one in its true form, a demon, or at least in a terrifying form, but you'll probably never get a good picture or video of it, just enough of a personal experience to try to scare you, but never let you scare the world. They won't let you have that much power or authority over them. The good news is we always have authority over these things in the name of Jesus Christ. If you're out in the mountains of Appalachia, it doesn't matter if it is a cryptid, doesn't matter if it's a ghost, what we would call a ghost, or just a straight out demon, a Wendigo or skinwalker. If you call upon the name of Jesus Christ, you have authority over these things in his name, and they must obey you. I told you guys a moment ago I had a bonus clip of a trail camera recording that happened in my hometown from a guy I'm friends with. This happened on his property just a few miles from where I'm at right now. He has this trail camera on his property behind his house. It's on the side of a mountain. There's nothing above it. There's nothing shining, no kind of street light shining to illuminate. But he noticed one night his camera was activated. And that's because there was a bear. And that's not creepy, other than bears can be kind of scary. But when you see this clip in just a minute, you're going to notice the bear walking around the side of the hill. Which again, not creepy. Until a huge, ginormous, what looks like a spotlight shines down on this bear. It just comes out of the sky. It doesn't come off the hill behind it. It doesn't come from a house. It comes from directly above it, like it's tracking this animal. And this guy followed up on it. He contacted the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife, law enforcement authorities, to see if they had been in the area that night, and they confirmed they had not. And this isn't from a hunter. This isn't a normal flashlight. This is wild. Check this out. So let me know in the comments, what you think this was. Was it something natural we just don't understand? Or maybe something on the side of UFOs or UAPs? Let me know in the comments. Please smash that like button, turn on all notifications, and subscribe. That's the best way you can support me and this channel. You can also follow me over on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as the Supernatural Sleuth. And if you have any kind of story, picture, or video you would like to share out of Appalachia, a trail camera, or anything else, you can send me an email at thesupernaturalsleuth@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. I pray you have a blessed day. I'll see you soon.